Big salute to all of my veterans out here. Big shout out to all of my subscribers, man. Like I tell you guys, I can't go a video without showing my appreciation. Big salute to DAT. Man, if you guys haven't got that 30-day free trial with DAT load board, click the description link below. Go get your 30-day free trial with DAT, new owner operators, new dispatchers out here. You guys got to book loads some way. DAT is going to be the best way too. Hey, so real quick video, what is the most challenging part about running a trucking company? The most challenging part about running a trucking company is basically hiring drivers and keeping good drivers in your truck. You know, there's going to be a lot of people that go out and start a trucking company without a Class A CDL license because it don't take a Class A CDL license to start a trucking company. Anyone could go start a trucking company, buy trucks, and start hiring drivers, right? So check this out. The hardest part is hiring and keeping those drivers though, too, right? You know, I feel the easy part is hiring drivers, but keeping them, you know, is going to be the most challenging part. Whether they're going to quit on you or you may have to fire that driver. But anyway it go, you know, one thing about business owners, and this is one thing that I had to learn about myself over time, especially doing what I'm doing now, I had to really realize in my mind that whoever I hire is not going to work for me forever, because I didn't want to work for someone else forever too. So I understand every driver that I'll bring on, you know, to drive for me, that driver is not going to work for me forever. But that is going to be the most challenging part about running a trucking company, because the only way you're going to make money in this industry is by getting loads, right? By keeping that 18-wheeler, that hot shot, that box truck moving. You have to keep loads on that truck. You have to keep, you know, going from pickup to destination, right? So if that truck is not able to go from pickup to destination, how are you guys able to make money? So that's why I do recommend for you guys out here to go get your CDL license, especially for you new trucking company owners. Man, just go get your CDL license, because if you get those license, that's going to at least give you the option to go and jump in that truck if you need to get out there and drive too, right? So if that driver do quit on you, at least you do got your CDL license. You could go jump in that truck and get it moving. I remember when I got out the military, I had 4 dually trucks rolling at the time. One of my drivers quit on me, so I was down to 3 drivers with 4 trucks, but I had my Class A CDL license. And once I separated from the military, I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to get out here and drive this truck myself. So when I got out there, I learned a whole lot too about the industry. You know, so I do recommend for you guys to go get your Class A CDL license, because the most challenging part about running a trucking company is basically keeping drivers, you know. So I don't really want to say hiring, you know, and keeping drivers is, hiring drivers is not going to be that hard. I feel that there's going to be more than enough of Class A qualified CDL drivers out here that is looking for good companies to drive for, just as long as you guys are giving them, you know, what they're looking for. It shouldn't be too hard to find the drivers to hire, but the most challenging part is basically keeping those drivers around, you know, and retaining. So I'll recommend for you guys, once you do get these drivers on, you know, make sure you're treating them drivers well too. This is something I had to learn over time. You know, I'm a military guy, so maybe when I first started out, I was more, you know, militant, you know, with my drivers. And then eventually I had to learn. They let me kind of chill back, you know, let me sit back, let me just kind of figure out these drivers, you know, let me start taking care of my drivers too more. Let me start giving my drivers bonuses. Let me start giving my drivers more incentives, you know, too. And then once I start doing that, I could tell that the drivers stuck around, you know, longer. But I'll tell you guys, just like I told you at the beginning of this video, never look for anyone that you hire. It don't matter if it's a driver or whatever business you're in right now. Never expect that person to work for you forever anyway. So one way that I'll recommend for you guys out here whenever you are hiring drivers, if you are owners of a trucking company right now, one thing that I will recommend to you guys is to always have some type of backlog of drivers too. Never stop posting your ads, never stop posting, your job position. Always post your job position, even though if that might not be available at that time, because you want to start creating a list of maybe potential drivers. So let's just say if one of your drivers do quit on you, then you might already have a list of 10 or 20 different drivers. Then you just start calling them up and saying, hey, are you still interested in that driving position? Because you don't want to start from square one once that driver, quit on you. Because I'm telling you guys, it's going to happen. You guys are going to start these trucking companies, you're going to hire drivers, and they're going to quit on you, or you're going to have to fire them, one day. I don't really believe that that driver is going to retire out of your small trucking company. They're just going to be there for the time to make money for themselves, and you're just going to basically use their services as hiring them to help you, get your business off the ground. And this is coming from a business perspective too, So anyway, man, real quick video. If you guys have any questions out there, hit me on my text message, 317-953-8943. Go visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com. Go get your 30-day free trial with DAT. Go sign up with TAFS, Transcend Financial Services, if you guys are looking for a factoring service. Also, if you guys are looking for a factoring service on the freight broker side, go sign up with Axle Payments. Everything in the description box below. And like I say, the most challenging part about running these trucking companies is basically keeping someone that's going to be good and qualified, motivated, and inspired in that truck. And then as long as that truck is rolling, everybody's going to make money. CEO, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there.